So my name is Kristine Brickey, and I have been teaching in Mason for 28 years, which seems crazy. And I have written 2 books, and my first book is Flowers for Rodney, which was published in June 2014, and I self-published this through the Amazon Create Space. My new book is They Said She Was Crazy, and this was officially released January of 2016. This book is really important to me. It is a fictional book, but it is based on a lot of what I went through when I lost my son. And it's really important to me that this book gets a lot of coverage and gets out to people, since Mason is such an important part of my heart, and the Mason high school and middle school kids need to read this. My target audience for They Said She Was Crazy is high school kids, teens, the adults in their lives. Flowers for Rodney was written from the perspective of the adult and the 16-year-old. They Said She Was Crazy is written from the perspective of Mara Sutherland, who is a college professor of literature, and life seems pretty good. She has her son Zane, who is getting ready to graduate from high school, has a scholarship to MSU, and she goes home expecting to go shopping with her son for a new suit, and instead finds that he has committed suicide. And even though the subject matter is pretty intense, it's really a book about how to survive grief, and that there is a very powerful and real way to get through that, especially with the things that are going on in our world right now and locally. I know there have been a number of recent suicides as close as East Lansing. And having gone through this personally, my hope is that anyone who is dealing with depression, dealing with issues, will read this book, and it will give them pause, that it will give insight into what's left behind when people choose that. And also to people who are dealing with grief, who have lost somebody that they love, that they can see that there's a way through it, and that there's definitely hope. It's not just surviving it, it is living your life.